Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm doing a little T work today. Working 1-4 in the right center gap. Then I'm gonna work some 1-6 and when I work 1-6, it's kind of like for me, it's I don't want to say an easy shot, but it's like just a natural swing for some right-handers, and that's just a natural swing for me. So I'll probably work by 5 or 6 through there, but when I work that side, the 1-6 left center gap, I'll kind of work that gap between the shortstop and the middle gap. Some people don't work on that in BP or on the T work, but I like working on that. And then when I actually work left center gap, my left center gaps swings or gap are gone. That's if I go hard in the gap. If it goes, it's a plus. If it stays in, it's a major plus. So that's an extra home run that we have left. So I'm gonna start off a couple of warm-up swings first. So when I warm up, I have my T low. I normally have my T higher when I'm working. So I have my T low so that, because I had too high early. Sometimes you tend to hit the T because first couple of swings you're kind of lazy. So I'm gonna take about 5 cuts with my T low, and then I'm gonna move my T up. I'm gonna work the 1-4 first, then I'm gonna work my right center gap. So start off and warm up first. And when I'm warming up, I'm warming up backside first because I do that because it helps me keep my front shoulder closed, so that if I do start pulling first, you want to, sometimes when you pull, you kind of fly open, and you start that kind of early, it lingers with you the whole time you are here in BP. So that's why I kind of start backside first, so I keep my shoulder square. So and then also, even when I'm warming up, I'm still not trying to hit the net. I'm not trying to hit the net anyway, because that's around the pitcher, that's out anyway. So I'm still trying to go side to side. I got my net set up over the mound, but it's kind of wide, the span of the pitcher. If it's a lefty, it reaches here. If a righty, it reaches there. So here we go, my first 5. And also, while I'm out here, I'm gonna try and answer some questions that's frequently asked too. So see, I said asked, not asked. My wife give me shit about that when I say that. So all right, here we go. First 5. Just warming up here. Trying to make good contact, barrel to the ball. And also with this tee that I have, I like this tee because if I'm a guess cutter, maybe, I guess that's what you want to call it. So I hit down and through the ball a lot, down and through. So if I do too much down, less through, I knock the tee over. So I want to do more through and down all at the same time. Back plane, through the zone, square my shoulders. But like I said, if I too much down, I knock my tee over. Do 5, but for some reason I feel kind of good today, so I'm just gonna do 4. All right, so that was my little warm-up swing. The last swing, I feel like I came off my top hand a little early. That's why it was like a little weak ground ball through there. I want to keep my top hand. Me personally want to keep my top hand at contact and through. Then when I'm rolling over, I let go. That one I felt like I did this right here. on contact, I kind of let go and it kind of hands just freely went through the zone. So I'm gonna raise my tee up and I'm gonna work right center gap right here. So when I say 1-4 right center gap, I'm aiming right center gap. If I miss, it's 1-4. So that's my 1-4 right center gap. Really don't try and hit 1-4 unless the home runs are gone. Then I work more down. Now just try and hit double. And yes, I can hit a double. All right, here we go. Right center gap. That's that swing across the top of the ball. It missed in that 1-4. But right there, I felt my top hand came off. Came off a little too soon. That was a lot better. Nice smooth through the zone. Oh, and if you see me looking down at my barrel, it's not cause my bat's cracked or anything like that. What I do is I rotate my bats. I do 5 on each side. 5 this side, 5 this side, 5 this side, 5 this side. So that's what I'm doing when I look down. Just rotate my bat. And also I set my tee up so I stand in the box where I stand all the time. That's where, and then I adjust my tee to where I'm hitting. So I just work off my tee. I work right center, left center. I don't really work 3-4 and 5-6 off the tee. I'd rather do that on live pitch, but off the tee, I like staying on the ball a little bit. I like working my gaps. But I do stay in the same place every time, and I adjust the tee to the pitches. And then also, I don't sit here, stare at the ball, stare at the ball, stare at the ball. I still imagine the pitcher throwing it, watching it come down, then I make contact. See him watching the pitcher, there goes the pitch, coming in the zone, take my swing. Watch the pitcher, out his hand, here it comes. Over the gap. Stay in here. Alright, I'm gonna do one more in the right center gap, then I'll work the 1-6 left center gap. Stand where I normally stand. I just adjust the tee to the plate. I'll move this over just a little bit. So I still do not want to hit the tee. I'm sorry. Still don't want to hit the net. now I'm gonna work my. Getting old. There we go. Now I'm working 1/6 here. I'm just gonna take 3 to 5 back through there, and don't want to hit the net. All right, here we go. Same spot where I normally stand, I just adjust a little bit. Then I'll show you at the end of this where I can still hit that same ball to the right center gap also. But right now I want to take that pitch and hit the 1/6. And then what I meant by like certain balls, like from the plate to this line here, I can hit pretty much this ball anywhere from 1/4 all the way out of the right field line. So here is more like a middle shot. It's like a middle shot for me, and it's probably like a foot off the inside of the right-handed batter's box. I mean the left-handed batter's box. So this ball here, I still can hit right center gap if I need to, or I can hit that ball in the 1/6 hole. I won't try and force that ball I can hit in the right center gap and the left center gap, because sometimes you do that, you get a little back lag and hit a lazy fly ball. So balls that I can hit in the 1/6, I can still hit in that right center gap. So that's something you need to work on also. But I can even hit this pitch over there, but I do that live pitching. I don't do it off the tee. It just feels weird. But for today, middle out, middle backside. Standing in the same spot. Visualize where's it going. See it. Oh, I think I may have to adjust the camera a little bit. Yeah, I'll adjust a little bit, just so I ain't got to come back and do it later. There we go. Same spot. One more back through there. Woo. Same spot. That's what I'm talking about there. Keep that down and through. All right, last one. So what's that? 2 bad swings so far today? See right there? Tells you right there I'm not perfect. If I was perfect, I wouldn't be out here doing this. Being home watching Lifetime. All right, last one in the 1/6. Stay smooth. All right, now I'm gonna work that gap between the middle guy and the shortstop. Like I said, a lot of people don't work that, and sometimes that's a big hole on the field. So, but you don't want to hit. If you do hit a ground ball through there, you want to make sure it's a one hopper that was crisp, because you got good middle infielders that could make that play. They can make that diving play, get up and throw you out. Especially me, because I ain't fast I used to be. But so you want to hit line drives that's going to go through that gap, right on out in the left center gap, or hit crisp one hoppers through that. No ground balls. Now, will I hit a ground ball while I'm doing this? It's possible. That tells you that I'm not perfect. So, but that's why I come out here to work on it. All right, here we go. Like the middle guy is just off this side of the net. Shortstop, a little at the light curve. Beautiful, beautiful man. Guys, you'll be amazed that if you work on this in BP, how high your average will jump by hitting those holes that, like when they're still playing you strong side, you can still hit those holes. Your average will skyrocket. Well, you come out here and put the work in. So one of the questions that I ask is, what kind of grip do I use? So I'm 57. I have arthritis in my knees and in my wrists, and I'm thinking it's going in my hands because sometimes I use a modified baseball grip. That's why I dropped this to pinky finger. But sometimes it hurts a lot. So when I'm out here working, I work this. And I work the overlap, the 2-finger overlap grip. That's what I've been doing lately. So, but like I said, I come out here and I do it. I work on it. If whatever I'm feeling that week in BP, that's what I'm gonna go with that week in the game. And the reason it works for me because I come out here and I put the work in. But the majority of time was here. And how I went to that was I broke my ring finger playing basketball. So that's when I went to this. Doctor said, I will put you on a cast, but I don't think you need it. But if you're gonna be out there playing, I'm gonna put you on a cast. So I said, no, doc, I won't play, just give me a splint. So gave me the splint, took the splint off, went and played, taped this up real good, and dropped that finger over there and started hitting like that. So that's how I first went to that a long time ago. But got another secret about that too. But let me 5 more in that gap, and then I'll answer another question that been asked. That was a good miss there. One more, then I do work my gap and go. So left hand gap, light pole and go. Yes, sir. All right. So now this would be my gapper gun. I call it light pole and go. I go to that light pole. If it stays in, it's a plus. If it goes out, it's a plus. And then guys, like all my whole career, I never go up to the plate thinking hit a home run here. I just go hard at the gaps that are open, and I just been fortunate enough to spin it right and it do go. So that's because I never been in that situation until actually I started playing senior ball to be the home run guy. But even now, I still don't try, just unless I'm DHH. But I still don't try unless I absolutely need it. If we got one left or to win it or something like that, then I try and again still just go hard in the gap. If it goes, it goes. It's a double. That's why I trust my teammates. So here we go. Still in the same spot. Middle in. Go. Gapper gun. That beat gun. Two for two. So I had a guy ask me on the podcast, said, what is a not really a secret, but what is something about JB that don't nobody else know? Well, this softball thing was not my first love. My first love was basketball. I was really good at basketball and football. So when I was in the Navy, I played all Navy basketball, and all Navy is flag football. So we didn't have tack football here in the States. They had it over Japan, but not here in the States. But yeah, man, basketball was my lick. Point guard, I could shoot, defense, I had that Steph Curry defense. He scored, give it back to me, I'll score again. But yeah, man, that was my true love. Basketball was first, then football. Then this came along after all the injuries and stuff from when I played basketball and football. So just like then, I put a lot of work in basketball and football. I was good at it. So I wanted to be good at this too. So I came out here. I started putting the work in, actually here at North Island, the facility. Here you go, 3 more swings. So that's something that only people that actually know me knows about. That this wasn't my first. It's a gap, that's what I'm talking about. Line drive off the fence right there. Two more. Oh, that was a bad miss right there. Got me. You must do me the wiggler. That was me. I was trying to hit it in the trees instead of letting these good bats do his work. All I gotta do is get the barrel of the ball square. Every time I was front shoulder flying open, by the time I got to the ball, I'm getting ready to roll over the top of it. So that's what happened there. So I just gotta make that adjustment now, right? Make that adjustment, stay on that ball a little longer, get the barrel to it. Get that barrel to it here, and watch it fly. There it is. Make that adjustment. So yeah, guys, so when you are working off the tee, remember to place yourself where you normally stand in the box, and then make your adjustments from there. You know, don't. Yeah. So if you stand here, you want to go backside, middle backside, over here, middle pull. You know, you're not nobody hitting that ball over the plate unless you want backside. So you want that. It's still gonna be out here, but make sure you still stand where you're gonna be at in the box, and work on all your game here. Like me personally, I don't work backside and 5-6 off the tee because I'd rather do that in live pitching. So, but you got a tee, you ain't got nobody to pitch to you, come work on your doubles. Right center, left center gap. Those gaps are open. If you play on the baseball field, those gaps are huge. I know that when you're hitting, they don't look that big, but when you're up there watching, they are huge. Just so you know, if you watch, it's the same thing when you're not here hitting. Those gaps are huge out there. But put your work in, guys. Get yourself that Miken Ultra Short Barrel Twin 24. Super thin handle. Love this bat, man. Oh, also, guys asked too, what ounce bat do I swing? I swing a 28-ounce bat. Yep, I like swinging heavy bats. But hey, that's why I go to the gym and work out, so I can get these heavy ass bats through the zone. So get your BP in, get your T work in, get you something you like, get after it, guys.